Welcome, fellow productivity seekers and digital marketers. I'm Garland Coulson, Captain Time, and welcome to my Reddit Marketing, a Beginner's Guide. So this will just be a beginner's look at how to market using Reddit. So what is Reddit? You can see it here on the screen. So Reddit's an online community platform where members can join online discussions or even create their own topic areas. And these discussion areas or forums are called subreddits. It's extremely popular, 1.7 billion visitors a month, and Similarweb lists Reddit as the 21st most visited site in the world and the 12th most visited site in the US. So we all love online communities, and there used to be tons of great ones, but a lot of online communities like LinkedIn groups and others have become full of spam, and many other older online communities have just vanished. So there's really only two major online community platforms left, and that is Facebook groups and Reddit. So let's have a look at how we're going to market on Reddit. So having a look here, you can see that it gives me a feed of posts from a lot of the different groups I belong to. And if I click on any of those groups, I can go directly to it. So, and this feed reflects my interests. So I'm in Canada, I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. So you can see the first three are Canada, Alberta, and Edmonton. But I'm interested in cooking and email marketing, technology, Kindle, all sorts of different things, self-publishing. So there's just tons of different ones here. And you can see all the ones I've subscribed to here is where I can put them, and I can favorite the ones I want to go to, that I want to go to quickly. So the first place to start, if you want to get started on Reddit, is your profile. And you see up here, it's got my little picture, my Captain Time, and it has my karma. We'll talk about what karma is in a moment. So if I click on that, it gives me a spot here for my profile. And here's where I can put some information about me. My picture, my username, what I do, time management author, and those kinds of things. So having a good link in your profile where people can find out more about you is really key. And when you click on your profile, you can see all the things you've posted recently, so you can see what's happened there. Whenever you click on Reddit, you go back to your area here. So very important that you have a link to your website or wherever you want to send people, and that your profile's filled out, because whenever you post something, people can see what you've posted. So next is to figure out, what the heck am I trying to do here? Am I trying to build leads? Am I trying to do market research? And focus on that. So now that you say, okay, I want to do market research for people in a certain field, then you go looking for a group for that. So as an example, I work in the productivity field, so I might type in here productivity, and let's see what it gives me. So these are all posts about productivity, and I certainly could engage with those, although not all of them are relevant, like a gaming productivity setup or a high productivity star factory. I'm probably not going to be commenting on that one. But I prefer to go to the communities area. The communities area lists where groups are actually about that. And so as you can see here, our productivity one I've joined, the entrepreneur one I've joined. Today I've learned, so here's one about productivity apps I could also join. So this is great, because if I go here into productivity, now I will see posts from people talking about productivity. Some of these are other time management coaches promoting themselves. Some of them are people asking productivity questions. Some are people who really need help. But this is the first thing, is to find your communities. And you can join multiple communities, check them out, and you can always unjoin them later. If I want to unjoin, I would just click on that joined button and it would go leave. So over here, I could click on create post, but here's where I read to see if there's any rules, so they've got no advertising, no listicles, no isolated links, so this kind of thing. Now you might say, okay, well, if I can't advertise, how can I still do this? It's not advertising if you reply to something, give people real help. So there are ways to do that. Now another one is, many of these will say that they won't allow low karma posts. And this is to stop people from coming in, creating a new ID, spamming a bunch of groups, and then leaving and or getting banned and then creating a new one, coming and spamming a lot of groups. So some of them need karma, and as you can see, I've got a lot of karma out there. And you get karma really from just whenever you post on a group, post somewhere, you'll see that people can upvote you. So usually if you reply to something, you get one karma just for replying, to kind of give you one by there. But if people upvote you, you see this one's been upvoted 280 times, so that would give that person a fair bit of karma in that case. So that would, and just engaging with people really just helps. So so how do I use this? So one of the biggest ways to use this is to ask questions, and I love doing this. So if I want to ask questions, I would create a post, and I would go in here and I would give it a good title. And I would use this to, it could be such as, I'm looking for a better to-do list. Can someone suggest one for me? Or I'm looking for a way to automate X. And people are really helpful and wonderful in these groups. By the next day, I may have 5 or 10 potential solutions to my problems. And this makes me look like a hero to my clients. So often if I have a client who says, I'm looking for, say, the best free video editing program, I will come here and ask these kinds of questions. I would go to the video editing forum, of course, not productivity. But then I get the answers, and then I go check them out for myself and do some deeper research. But it saves me a ton of time, because the average post online, you can't really trust it if people are posting on it. But these are real people usually sharing their experience. So great for the collective, for brainstorming, for finding new tools. I could ask in the marketing ones, what's a good marketing channel? Like, or my YouTube channel is not doing that well. How could I improve it? So you can do those kinds of things. Also great for market research. So I could ask questions here. I could say, well, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to productivity? Or what do you hate about your current task management tool, and why are you still forced to use it? And so this gathers a lot of information for me if I wanted to develop my own tool, or for when I'm coaching people. Also, by helping people in here, or by posting these questions, it also positions me as an expert. So it's a great way to be able to help people that way. So let's go back to the productivity forum. So of course the answering questions is the next good part of this. So if I look down here and see what people are doing this, so I might be able to find, what is your regular day-to-day routine looks like. I could reply to that, which might help. Best mind mapping software website for graduate students. That would be one that I could easily answer, because I work with MindMeister and those kinds of things. But I would read what they're looking for first to make sure that what I have would work for them in that particular case. So basically looking for cases where I can answer the questions. Now, wherever possible, I try to link to a video or a how-to article that I have on that topic. So if someone were to say, oh, I'm having trouble studying, I can't keep focused, I have a video called Study Time Tips. If someone's saying, I don't understand how time blocking works, I've got a video on how to do time blocking using Google Calendar. So this is where, and I often develop these based on the questions I get here. So the research is happening here, because what are people asking about? So this is where I can come in and I can be of benefit, and I can help people, and I can give value. Now, another benefit here is, because I'm going to be linking in many cases to my YouTube videos and to my website articles, then I am creating search engine optimization, for my articles. I'm creating backlinks, which helps with the search engine optimization for my articles and for my YouTube videos. So Reddit works great for that as well. I do get clients regularly from Reddit, so it is a great way to create leads. But again, following the instructions, being of help in these kinds of areas, and making sure that you're not spamming is a big part of it. But just connecting, engaging with people helps a lot. And as you can see, some of these have been, some of these are quite read a lot. Like this one's got 45 comments, and there's a lot of people in here giving them advice, so I could give them advice as well. When you do post something on your own as well, if I go back to my profile here, look through some of my posts, you can actually see how many times something you've posted has been read. Let's find one here. Okay, this one's in presentations. Let's go to this post. Now, as you can see, this one's had 130 views, 100% upvote, and I've earned 8 karma by doing this. So that's an example of, you can see on your posts what's actually happened, how many people are reading them, and you can also see how many people have replied to some of the things you've done as well. Let's look for one that's gotten a lot of replies. So this one's gotten only 12 comments, and this is a video about some politics stuff, but there's 59 upvotes, 11.5 thousand views. So that was a really good number of views, 91% upvote rate, 43 community karma, and 7 other people have shared it. And it's had a number of replies as well. So great way to engage with people. One post. So that was like, I posted this plus a link, and you can see 11,500 views on one post. So it's a great way to be able to reach people. So I highly recommend you consider a Reddit marketing campaign. If you're not sure how, or you'd like some training on it, please do reach out and contact me in the links below. Or if you would prefer, you can have one of our virtual assistants do your Reddit marketing campaign for you. Thanks so much for listening. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you found this useful, as it tells YouTube that the content is valuable and helps me reach more people. Thanks for listening.
Bizmentum, online business networking, reimagined.